Yeah, we are going live now. It is the Yak squad against Jones firing up for their late week 2 official on the COD map, starting off with Product. Let's see what these two demo men can make their squads able to perform for this match here, rolling up to the Product mid-fight.
Yeah, just a bit of an early bomb from Honda onto the Pride Rock, but immediately answered back. They're trying to come in there. Joe goes down pretty weak though. So wait, no, actually goes down. So no demo for them right now. Honda with quite an early bomb there on the back of the demo going down. Kind of an even mid-fight right now. Minis on the side. Reflex is still alive, trying to pepper them over the point. And the snipers haven't really found as much as they probably want to. But slowly, here we go. Scout going down the Primus. And he actually eats a headshot from Broken. So very delayed mid-fight here, but kind of going forwards eventually to Feila.
Silently on NG. He had just practiced this all the entire time at 6s to get to this level, so maybe this time was spent here in the end reflexful to go down rather aggressively on the flag, helps him getting on the point, but I don't know if he can stay here very much. Mid with good damage on the cap here as well, stepping in for them tonight. Should be having high expectations on him, of course, but we'll see if it's maybe still good enough. Vlad lasting the medic away quite a bit, but it's still Feila with better space overall. He's a number still as well, only down 2, and with that point should be looking to stay red for now, but late effort to BB might just holding them a little bit to get back towards point here. Point on one side, Yakodeva getting to the point and drum right over it as well. Good damage by all of them for Broken to be the one getting the heavy kill in the end. And finally, this push is coming to a successful end here with some minor asterisks to that statement, I suppose. So with 4 down, maybe they just push back immediately.
Yeah, nice pressure from Tyram as well, actually, in the soldiers. Just trying to kind of repeatedly bomb the point, kind of doing a bit of a Gacky legs there. Some Gacky legs that blown a bit for us to CK in the past, so yeah, managed to try to push them out, but eventually now, again, they kind of have to back out from the picks that they got earlier, and Feila is going to sort of retake the point here. But it is even Ubers, so let's see if they can sort of wall back in there. Broken is looking for something, though.
So yeah, Broken peeking deep, can't find anything much just yet, but we'll see. Maybe something more drastic will have to take the drum. That's going not very deep onto the combo, but with the rest of the keep following through. They're going to get the exchange they're looking for. Lots and lots of cap time here with the Scout and Heavy on the cap, but they need the Heavy forward, deal some damage here, make them space some bit more here. Never keeping them alive just barely with the air blast, but they've fallen so far back. This cap will turn blue. Bad spots for the blue team now. They gotta get something going so they can keep themselves alive. This one back run looking good. Can't quite find the kills they were looking for though. It's going to be going down here with only BB following later in the spawn here, no one else. So Jacksford once again doing a good job there, getting this point back. Gotta keep this a little bit longer now though. We'll see if the EMU situation allows for that. Just look at that Feila on the repush once again.
Oh, big jumping from Honjo. Yep, gets Broken, goes down for it, but no sniper means they can just peek this, and there we go. Schmidt is just going to get very aggressive on the rock with the rest of his team. But yeah, I mean, I was impressed that Layla survived there earlier. I mean, kind of a bit of a pickle there. The scout and the demo for help, but like kind of got shoved into the pocket. But I managed to get out there. Yoko's kind of repositioned, so didn't manage to get the revolver shots in either. But yeah, now she's actually on 100%. On Cliff here.
A hard one to deal with. They're managing completely nicely on Feila right now, and I mean, they still have point now, even after all of this. Small sleep maybe, but it's quickly expanding if they don't go in quick. Take the exchange forward, do this to Pyro. That's a really tough one to lose. This early Nuba fight, look at that last. Forcing them that point, trying to make use of the space, but Nuba ends just a little bit too soon. Big pipe by Joan. Made up for just a tiny bit with a nice headshot by Broken to the medic. Both combos lacking their heals, but there's just no combo left anymore. Red Joan taking them mainly back to the respawn. And look at that, last minute rolling down for Feila already here with disadvantage late spawn on the red medic off being on the point, but it's not that big a deal. And they switch to KritzKast off of this too.
Yeah, so welcome back in here. I don't know if they... I mean, I'm going to worry about the sniper immediately. I can't really see the sniper right now. There we go, Scram's actually dead right now. So, big one actually from the soldier as well. Tim, I'm trying to make space on this Pride Rock. He sort of jumping in. Boy on the point as well, trying to pressure. Honda is in behind though, on their cliff, trying to shoot Broken, gets reflected back. They haven't capped though. They need to cap this.
Soldier behind is the threat they want to be worried about more so right now. And I mean, late cap. So be it, they can maybe delay for Yak. However, they're not thinking about the demo events for another 7 seconds.
It's just a demo.
Someone's gonna be upset at that, but at the end of the day, I mean, they can't before the timer runs out at this point, this late into the game. It's probably more so their concern here. Get the point back, have Evo in hand as well. I don't know if this KritzKast is much of any surprise to anyone anymore, but it has some good value here, and it's only getting the Pyro. It's not a bad kill to have, but is it good enough? No one's really getting in there. You got forced back so much of this as well, and they get a couple bonus kill on the flank doing wonders for the Honda BB, one each right there, and suddenly this is looking very easy to get back to the point, and then they have to focus for another few seconds.
Yeah, Honda again with another sort of distracting bombs, so doing really well there, sort of tying in with the crits. But really late use of Assassin, really wanted to save the pyro with that, if anything, as a first stick. Well, actually, I don't think it was even the first stick, so I probably had time to react to that. So a bit unfortunate, especially at this level of play, but yeah, there we go. I mean, that should be, I mean, getting a couple frags here. They get the heavy in the demo, like JMaxchill going down, but this pyro should be cleaned up. And reflexes anyone live. Low edge on the point, you can do it. There we go, crits pyro of all things.
Yeah, well, it looks like the power of God in anime was not on his side today. But so be it. One of the Feila, really convincing round, actually looking really, really good in this one.
Yeah, decent amount of togetherness. Just, I guess, like, I feel like GABAGOOL are kind of just coming across the point, but they're being, like, way too aggro with it. Like, they're kind of expecting Layla maybe to not have Uber in some situations, and they're kind of getting caught out with it. So there's not really much force play either. So probably should be really seeing a bit more sacks here.
Yeah.
Also.
Almost disappointed, I forgot to mention Schmitz here as well, immediately getting sniped if I don't know his name, but jumping in late for a replacement on Dippy, I believe it was, on the original main roster. Took the spot there very late for them, so last minute addition has to put in some work, did well so far overall, and for now the mid fight still going close, but Broken does not want to lose this mid fight.
Yeah, Honda again making some space forwards, he jumps back, kills the spy, and now Joe's kind of just walking in with the overhill, trying to take this point. And yeah, there we go. First mid goes to Feila.
That's not a bad start at all. Poi stuck as well, went to point too late. Reflect taking down as well, but the bleed doesn't work in the end. Vanu finds his kill out of nowhere. Why are these weapons in this game mode? Nobody knows. We still have Scout have bleed weapons for some reason, and they're taking it to the back. Well, they can. Eagle comes in just to clear up some kills, but there was a little bit of a blind one. Didn't actually see where anyone was. No one was close anymore, and it's just kind of a very early Uber for them. Not much of any value.
Yeah, diving 95% as well, apparently, according to the information on my top left. So, yeah, pretty rough for Layla there. Really would have wanted that Uber to defend the point. Got 6 on the point now. Honda going in for a bit of a solo bomb in here. Actually managed to get good down on the Pyro, but it is on going to the Pyro. And they managed to pressure forwards here. They got some of their hits coming through the point as well. Sort of a lack of coordination coming in from GABAGOOL. They're all kind of having to run away. Lots of picks coming through as well. And there we go, another point cap for Feila.
Yeah, Layla should be getting the better spawn here as well. You love to see it, and then it's up to the rest of GABAGOOL to make the difference right now. Jerkus cannot do that by himself. Tries to very much, Broken can't open up with this either. Both picklers just fading to get a good kill down. People being distracted will not succeed. Small is super bad for Layla, I suppose, but it's always nice to know for sure that you should just have this a little bit sooner than your opponents. BB going down very early though. Makes the flank wide open, and we've seen Vanu just be able to do stuff with that. So they gotta very much watch that as much as they can. Skirm is falling as well. Who's gonna stop them over the point now as well? Honjo trying to put in some value, disappears behind, tries to be annoying as a soldier in the backline can be, but slowly but surely it's coming together really lately. Broken has taken Rock at this point, and with that, this is just a completely uncontested sideline. The bomb comes in from behind, but it's just too late. The man's already done the work, and there's nothing left standing anymore. They can just take this point and finally knock down the timer again.
Yeah, to me, I knew they were going to win that fight. They took way too long to win that fight, though. Like, they were fighting, like, 7 versus, like, 4, like, across the pocket. Like, there's no way it should take them that long to win that fight. Like, Joe was doing a really good job actually spamming them out there, delaying that cap. Especially once they'd lost, like, their heavy as well. And, like, Skyrmus went down very early, so they really shouldn't have feared as much as they did, but...
yeah, on the one hand, Broken won the fight. On the other hand, he also was the only one winning that fight. It felt like...
Yeah.
Awkward one turn for sure. That Uber is looking mighty good when they can just get the medic that early once again. The Soda Pepper Scout doing all the work needed here to clean up from the flank. He needs a couple late, but this should not be too bad here. They will keep the point blue as it is right now. You gotta worry once the respawns are coming in. You gotta very much turn your attention towards the point here immediately. Joe already doesn't even wait for respawns. He's just going in already. Layla right behind him. Just trust her mans and hope this will work in the end once the respawns are coming in, and here come the rest of them. Heavy Soldier coming to the party. Honjo just going straight on the point, forcing people's head to tap the cap a little bit with good damage from Joan as well. They're getting these kills immediately.
Yeah, Broken just sort of separated from the team, not able to find the heavy or the demo's head really. So, well, other impacts kind of in the neutral game, but well, there we go. Actually struggles then, and Scrimes gets his head as well. So, bit of an ad actually though. On the side, GABAGOOL gonna be walking in here through the pockets, and we'll probably be using over the point.
This has to got some value here. They can't just let Layla get back away, but with the heavy on one side and the power right in front of her, there's no getting past all this, it seems. In fact, there's not getting past anyone right now, not even the lonely spy on the flank could make a move at all. And with that, after that, the pushback on the other side, Joan going deep. He's already top scoring. He wants more points on his leaderboards if he can handle there. Not getting a whole lot of that space being made, but they get the point, they get a couple kills. So with that, the refresh attempt, as desperate as it is not well suited to actually work in the end as well. Get close to the medic, but Layla can escape the last pipes of the bomb by Yak.
Oh,
with
God.
Assassin dying this late, Rollup having a great game today. It's looking very bad to bring this back around. This is a minute each, but a minute of just advantage for Feila as well.
Yeah, Assassin not having the full combo there, just wasn't really as grouped as they should have been. Probably should have backed up on grass, honestly, for a few more seconds, just to give them some breathing room, but like, they didn't respect Rollup, they didn't respect BB, and yeah, now they're kind of back to square one, and the clock is ticking down. Layla getting a sandwich as well on Cliff, pretty safe here, it's going to be blocking people up. Poi aggro alone on the point, as per usual, on Natasha for some reason. And yeah, the mini goes down. Hondra again in behind. Pyro's really struggling to reflect anything there. Actually kills the Pyro straight up. Rollup comes in, stabs the Scout, and it's just all falling apart.
Just beautiful timing by Feila here. It's like BB never took a little bit of a break there. Had like a couple of warm-up scrims in other teams, I think, as well the last few weeks, just to get back to shape, but it's been paying off greatly for them. This man's as good as always, and I mean, 11 seconds left against Uber. This is looking like a done deal, doesn't it?
Yeah, Uber in the hands of Layla. There we go. Gonna get popped onto the Pyro in the demo. Broken, not able to find anything here either. Hondra comes in for the return bomb. T-Rob's gonna be in a bit late though, and yeah. 2-0. Pretty swift 2-0, I would say, for Feila so far.
Just two back-to-back uncontested means one minimum point out of this match already here. So the worst case has already been prevented for Feila after, I guess, a rough week of lacking scrims. I spoke to Hondra the other day. He was still very confident. I had my doubts on it initially, but I guess his confidence is getting fully rewarded right now. It's looking really good. One more, and they just win map one, no questions asked.
Yeah, BB just immediately contested the flank. They're going to be killing off Serum. Yogas does manage to find the follow-up though, the fallback. Actually, Engineer and Scout in this grass area, but they've been allowed the space. There we go. Mid going actually a lot better right now for GABAGOOL, as the spam and the flank battles both being won.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. It really does a bit by this time working out. You were questioning their aggressive play so far, but finally it's getting something, right? Especially with Proplant hitting two valuable snipes in the middle of all this while the flank's being busted. Gets them a good start. They badly were lacking the last two rounds in a row here. Feila has some wiggle room, both this round and in general, with a 2-0 lead so far, but I'm sure they won't take this game any longer than it needs to be. Let's see what the repush has in store for us. And with Scrimmers immediately finding some kills, and Joan throttling the Gam fall as well. Looking very dicey about keeping points so far, at least without having to use Fever.
Yeah, one big mistake I feel like GABAGOOL are making is they're all just sitting behind Rocket in main. So literally, as soon as they like want to do anything, Feila just sends Joe in and just spams behind the choke point, like near the choke point, and they all take the same damage. Like they're not spreading out at all, as much as like Feila seem to be doing when they have the point. So that's like a pretty big mistake in my eyes, even though they do have the point right now. But it's going to be 87% from Layla.
This is exactly what they wanted, just a quick and easy force. You can take your time like this when you have the lead, as they do so far. But time's running out. This push has to get some value right now. Nebu going deep. The Pyro wants the kills, but what one Pyro can do, so can the other. But it actually will matter in the end. Blast them on one side of Cliff. They wanted to rotate to the other, walk right through the sideline after the Pyro goes down. They thought they were safe, and little did they know, Scrimmers has something ready for them. Dies instantly after, but he will die. Very happy about the end result. Rollup still on Cliff. Well, I mean, if this isn't a good first impression for you of the man, then I don't know what is.
Yeah, actually been doing quite well. Actually, third top scoring.
He's
very surprising.
outscoring everyone but Broken on the team.
That's very impressive so far. Yeah, managing to find these, especially the picks where like there's downtime. If you can get picks there, it staggers their death. So that's really well played from him. Gonna be spamming out now is Joe behind the rocks as the mini is desperately trying to be built from reflexes, immediately gets piped down. As Layla is just sitting very safe on this cliff. There's barely any pressure coming in. No sap plays either. Again, like nothing really coming in from GABAGOOL, and they're able to just sit with these heals. Feila just very comfortable.
Yeah, that's sniper pick, just forcing them to take a little bit of time out here. Don't want to just engage while they know they don't have an Uber, and Scrimmage just staring them down. But Feila in the meantime decides, okay, this rotation's coming this way. We're just going to go straight in on them. Once again, the Scout can't quite clean up the kills in time though. Hondro already disappeared as well, just did not manage to stick a landing there close. Any bit of damage probably could have done it. They've been lacking here. Hondro late in with attempt number 2, but the Rockets are just against the fully healed medic at this point.
Yeah, I don't know, a bit of a questionable play really from Feila. I feel like it was a bit of an ego play.
Oh, never mind. Hondro's ego.
Hondro.
Well,
who cares, man? Hondro exists, I guess.
It's going it again, and no one saw it coming. There we go. Turns out the grinding mid and dip sniper and sixes, sorry, has been paying off big time for Highlander.
Nice. Yeah, who knew? But there we go. Feila gonna be on a bit of an advantage. Come back in. Some sticks on the floor for yeah. Ooh, actually, the trading rockets there as Sprimus actually goes down. Trading with Tyram, I guess, and BB also going down. But they're kind of struggling to try to get in here. Jack being a bit more aggressive this time, actually trying to pre-spam. The Uber is going to come out though and probably be a bit of a game changer.
Alright, he bumped in deep by Hondro. That's getting good damage here, but it's not getting the damage from the one they want. Rollup unfortunately misses the opportunity there. Got spotted decloaking after the first bomb already came through. Could not get uncontested on the medic. Nice ID execution, not quite there for them. Assassin will get out with Uber in hand. Feila gets the point back. But they're behind on time. They have so much control it back at this round, but it takes so long for them to get the point back every time. Actually a little bit on the deficit still, and that could make a difference with the advantage now coming back for the blue team.
Yeah, I mean the mid-fight earlier as well was a big deal, so yeah, the time is kind of slowly ticking up for GABAGOOL, but I mean Poi just kind of feeding the Joe there. Joe just emptying his entire map into the heavy. It's a pretty free kill for him, but he might go down actually if you want to. There we go. It stays in a bit too late there, but I mean I don't think they're really too bothered. They might just be building Uber, but I mean he's going to delay their sack if they want to do one, and there is only 40 seconds left, so yeah, every second's going to count here.
Alrighty, Poi up again, Ruckus up again. I don't think they can do much of anything before those bombs even meet up with the rest of the team, so it will be just a 9v9 fight. Rollup going down early as well. Not a good look here for the last 30 seconds. Uber's up on both sides. This needs to be a really decisive DM fight on the exchange. Without a demo, man? Without a heavy? Never mind, it's just getting worse and worse.
Oh, the aggressive Uber comes in into a pyro. Actually forced out. Oh, this might be pretty good for GABAGOOL. Boy needs to be further that though. Yeah, he's just eating his Uber. That was a really weird play by him, honestly. And yeah, Tyram bombs in though.
Pyro's what? Actually, they're winning this one. Look at that. Nebu.
Oh, the positioning.
Leading up big time, actually getting all the damage in the world, and suddenly still doable. I've seen people very much win from this position.
That was very winnable for GABAGOOL. They kind of just fed forwards. I don't really know why they did that. Like, the heavy was forwards. Like, Tyram then bombed the point rather than try to bomb back into safety. Like, the Med was still alive. Like, kind of weird play, really.
Ooh,
like,
Hondro gets a call on this Py-bun clip from someone filming the NG.
Oh, yeah.
And just gets the acid on him as well. Really nice one there for the soldier. Finds that kill. One less thing to worry about. Certainly helps quite a bit here right now. Scrimmers just a little bit more freedom in the 1v1 right now. Wins it right away. Here's the Hondro bomb across the point. He just want to get some pattern going. Well, Rollup looks for the stab, but looks like the bomb's actually too good in a way. It forces people back, and by this point, despite just in the wrong place at the wrong time, could not get to the medic here.
Yeah, Poi feeding again, as Wiethoofd managed to actually finish the NG there. Big from Tyram though, managed to get the force. That might be pretty big. Gets a good rock up to Joe as well, as the return Uber comes in from Assassin. Could be running over the point here. I actually have a better Uber as well, so they can get forced out. Joe might go down here as well. That's a pretty big pick. 10 seconds left, no demo. Wiethoofd goes down to Hondro once again on that cliff. He's just been farming the spy on the cliff, and they can't get on it in time. So there we go, much better round from GABAGOOL, despite a bit of throwing position earlier, but maybe just the aggression coming in to kind of scare off Feila is the way they want to go now.
Yeah, some signs of life finally here. Broken doing the Lord's work to keep this game alive, I feel like, for his team as well. But everyone else is finally stepping up to the task. It felt like this to some extent in the upward game as well. Broken had a really good one, and everyone else just struggled a little bit, but I feel like everyone's slowly but surely getting to do what they wanted to do this map. These pushes aggressively were falling apart pretty quickly last few rounds. This time around, they're actually getting some lasting value, but if Broken is going down, what's opening up the fight now? Ram doesn't grass over the point all too much here. Just wants to stay safe and get some damage going instead, but it's big damage for it as well. Plays it conservatively, gets greatly rewarded. Not much upsetting in Feila, but they're still stuck in the fight now.
Oh, the pyro feeds that on point was down earlier as well. Like, if their pyro and heavy was still alive here, they might be able to contest this slightly, but yeah, they're gonna have to kind of run out here. I like what Tyram was doing there, though. Like, kind of mirrored what Hondro was trying to do, just trying to like get onto the point and then jump the like just press the jump and then like shoot rockets over the top of the fence, doing really good damage to the heavy in the demo. So a bit of a different strategies tuning in, but yeah, still knockout though, and the Uber actually comes out on Assassin.
Yeah, really just slowing down the cap right now. That's the best idea. I feel like almost just letting them cap might be the better choice at this point for Yak's team, but they really just don't want them to get any seconds of the point. With around that close, right, 8 seconds difference. Maybe not the worst idea to get the first cap instead of just recapping quickly, but it's a drag of a fight. Poi going really weak, but still has presence over the point. Goes so far in to get the damage going, eventually falling to the wayside, but with the medic going down in this courtesy of the Spy running up their lane, it might still be worth it in the end.
Potentially, Hunter goes in for another bomb in onto Assassin. Will go down though, as the mini is still open reflex, but it's not going to stop from capping. As eventually the heavy goes down actually. Schmidt going to be falling. Reflex going down pretty low. The match is strong recapping with Barnu. Might get this, and there we go. And the picks come through. Scrimmage is down as well. So yeah, they managed to get the recap.
Yeah, average. Good mid fight for Team Red. Get medic, get point of that. I guess not 14 seconds as well, but it might as well get first cap here for Yak in the end.
Oh.
Exactly what we like to see, except right afterwards, immediately Scrimmers once again wins the 1v1, doing pretty well on these. I think he's been winning all of them, but he's doing pretty nicely. And with that quick force as well, that's exactly what they would like on their part as well. Gotta make sure Layla survives, but looks like, yeah, Pyros there shoots the rockets away. Their moment can't even get too close. Very successfully dealt with this, and now they're not even falling back to part. They want to push right back up. Devil Bear Soldier still up top of them. Wants to just immediately surprise them here, but nothing gets past the Pyro. Just now, back to Nicely. Everyone else struggling a little bit more so up front, though. Everyone already too far in, while the rest of the team just still dealing with the Soldier far back on their part of the map. Slows things down just a little bit too much.
Oh, might be a bit. Actually, no, not too much overextension from Tim. Actually, I was gonna praise his pressure. So really well played from him. Just keeping them out and keeping the pressure on. Probably gonna be trying to deal with Joe and Honjo as he bombs in, but nice snipe coming in from Broken actually finds Joe's head.
Yo, Broken found a main tag? Crazy. How does he do it? You win now, you can't lose from here.
Yeah, we'll see. But 90 seconds down from the clock, 90 seconds to go. Started walking through main is Feila, got Tyram on Pride, trying to spam through, get some information for GABAGOOL, as Honjo seems to be doing the same. Can't see any traps though, real. Actually, no, yeah, there are some traps to the point. They do get debt now, and the aggressive Uber coming through, but they're really far away.
Alright, once again, this is a great round so far for the blue squad here, not letting them have a quiet moment at all. Everyone's going forward, and largely getting run for the Yak for eventually overstepping their work a little bit, going down, but they're getting 4 or 5 kills for it in the end. They're not even done them to once again, Blast of the Reaper while Dracus goes in, they want to pincer them with the spine. Vanu fights the backstab, where the Spy might not have. That might will connect with Layla, that's the bet going down, and slowly but surely, they might have needed a bit of warm-up time here, but the aggressive playstyle is working out finally.
Yeah, I feel like the flank and like Yurkas have changed how they played this. Like they're kind of intermittently going in and out, getting information, pressuring, and then trying to get picks off the damage. So they've changed this up, and it seems to be really a lot better. Oh, massive bomb in from Tyram. That was high risk, high reward. Really did not expect him to do that, but there we go. Med goes down. And Uber will be in the hands of Assassin soon.
But if you got it like this, it's no risk, all reward. And so far, this round's looking like they're playing aggro all the way they want to, and they haven't lost the cap after this first cap at the very beginning. And it's looking just it's going to be a full sweep, whatever it is right here. A very disappointing Uber. This is exactly what Feila needs, but they need a lot more than that as well to really make this have any value right now. Running up the point, they're getting themselves some overtime and some good damage over the point as well. Heavy down early, everyone's really weak. Drum coming to the rescue once again, just looking for the medic. They don't need anything else. They can lose the fight all they want as long as they have advantage out of it.
Yeah, nice for Assassin to get out there. And they have a long time to do this, so they should be feeling pretty comfortable as long as Honjo isn't able to actually get in on the medic as Barney's trying to pressure him out. And yeah, roll up actually in the back here. Stabs the snuck out, so less cap time here for them if they try and go in. But we'll see how they try and play this. Ooh, kind of a whiffed bomb in there from Tyram, maybe just trying to reposition off the bridge. But there we go, the aggression I think is going to be coming in here.
Yeah, and I mean, again, it's overtime already. They can't give up this point for a single second, and with that, you have to go to drastic measures. Going very aggressive to not even let them get close to the cap. Lots of people going really weak on red, but for now, they are actually doing this. That's the force right there, but Layla has nothing. Anyone dying now could just be gone for good right now. This cap turning blue once would be a disaster. Yak goes deep, will die for that, but 2 really good kills to trade for. And everyone on Layla's squad now forced to fight with the heals. Assassin gets taken down, eventually roll up once again, maybe just keeping them in this, but these spawns are so slow for the red team.
Scrimus and Roll-Up actually getting a pick each there. Going to be, yeah, sort of keeping them in this fight. Very low scout edge at the point. Oh, they're getting the better spawn. See, the spawn wave from blue is better here. So GABAGOOL will be coming back in and tying it up 2-2. Really did not expect this kind of reverse 2 points. And there we go. Like I was trying to say earlier, it's always good when you get the 5th round going. And here we are.
Oh, yeah, expert in the chat remind me, but didn't they also come back like this in the game against Quasar in the Prem qualifier on a Cork map? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. They were looking mighty defeated, but they brought it back from the brink, and they're bringing the same energy for the rest of the season. You love to see it. That's what you need when you're not favored in any game in the season, right? You just gotta not give up faith at any point right now. Jack is coming with the stab, beats a little bit, cannot find the medic, cannot find the pyro, and we're doing good damage with it as well. Giving them a lot of space right now, just trying to team back up with John, getting back to the combo now. They look to have damage ready to maybe just take on the rest of the fight here, giving up the point, but again, right, should be a very clear-cut case of a recap, potentially.
I feel like they should, well, actually, they're lacking a demo and a sniper, yeah, never mind. So I was going to say they could maybe try and recontest, so this is going to be kind of difficult. So they're going to give this up for now. Boyd is getting some intel from the cliff. Even Ubers now, however, so potential for sack. I mean, the soldiers have been kind of doing it alone, and it sometimes works, like we saw from TF2L earlier and also from Honjo, so... but no, they're just going to wall back in.
Yeah, quick fight again. They want to just take some space with this, get around behind, see what mayhem that might cause, but for now, it looks like everyone on Red playing the position really, really well. Cover the soldier behind, have huge damage up front. The second the Uber is gone, they're just melting them instantly. There's nothing left standing but Poi just trying to stay alive past the spy right now, but his timer looking mighty fine for Feila already. Nice in the lead on both Ubers and timer very early on in the round still, of course. This is very much still doable to come back from, but it's setting up nicely, right? It's just extending the lead a little bit, giving you some wiggle room for later down the line.
Yeah, bit of a shout out to BB there as well, actually helping Honjo get out from the cliff. That was quite a nice play, flank cohesion. So Honjo will actually be alive for this, especially in the presence of Joe going down. Gonna be big splash damage coming in to the main area. Assassin actually surprisingly not taking much damage there at all. Gonna be healing up the players, and TF2L not finding anything in the face of the mini Manzu and Schmidt on the cliff. And they're kind of just chilling because they have the point and they've got the Zuma now.
Yeah, there we go. The scout Uber on point, heavy from the other side coming in with this as well. Trying to get to the medic, roll up, trying to slow them down here as well. Anything will do. Assassin's so weak.
No way.
Barely didn't get telefrag, but as much as funny as the immediate sniper kill out of the respawn is, the Uber is still there. That's what really is to play for now, and the team knows what they have to do, but that's just too late to do any of it. Later, long since gone already.
Feel like that was really bad Uber. They didn't realize it was just a heavy on the point. It's pretty easy to clean up, so kind of maybe kicking themselves for that. That might change the fate of the entire round just because of that. However, Layla going down though, I didn't realize that. So
yeah, that's really it. On like the sport to spawn again. Just barely getting called, and that's a costly one right now. It's a good lead they have here with a minute, but nothing is falling bad like this one for Assassin can't overcome right now. Immediately taking down as well, just to slow things down on the sack.
Oh,
and Ram just continues to have a massive game.
Not sure why Layla didn't jump down there. Pyro was displaced, so you really want to be sticking close to your Pyro as much as possible, especially on this map. So a bit of a misplay there, potentially. Thinking that she was safe on that cliff, but yeah, that forward rock jump, very effective for the soldiers, and TF2L has been like pretty much turned up since round 3, doing a lot more for GABAGOOL. And now we've just got like heavy sort of me wanting over the point as Joe's trying to spam them out and Uber to come in. Layla, oh, very late to get out, gets caught.
Snipe on the NG opens things up a little bit for the rest of the fight with 3-4 down now at this point. Certainly a chance to fight back quick right now. Valu can't escape the aggressive play as well. Dram once again having to even things out, but it's so a little bit late right now. This is not going to do it. Late death, mind you. All Assassin in the midst of all this. Yes, the Yak bomb. They're getting desperate. They want this match to die. They want to keep this lead in any capacity. Maybe not on timer, but at least on the Uber. Not going to happen. He gambled 50-50. Chose the wrong entrance. Sailor just wants in from the right side slowly back to the fight, and there we go. This is going to be the last minute coming up with an Uber advantage in hand. This is a really, really good spot to be in for the team in red. But they gotta watch these bombs. They have been getting way too much value these past few attempts. And Dram not slowing down at all.
Jeez, straight into main there. TF2L big rockets. Trying to find something. Anzu's mini actually not in main this time. Not really blocking the point as much as you probably want. There we go. They're sort of walk onto it. As they take a lot of damage though. They try and live and regroup it.
Yeah, this is not looking too great. Down already, everyone kind of weak, but they get Joan just snuck out there as well as a kill. And the second the Pyro revenges his teammate, it's just immediate snipe onto Nebu as well. And suddenly, this might not be that quick a recap after all, right?
Oh, they caught me having that happen to the assassin. That was a nice flank play coming in from Feila. But yeah, no, I mean, they wouldn't want the recap happening, but there we go. It's going to be coming in. Oh, no. Demo or roll up, massive stab.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter, he doesn't get the heavy as well. It's just immediate cleanup by the rest of the team. Just cleaning up the mess for him. That's the cap right there. Slow spawns for the pick classes. And for Hondro, that's a very weak flank right now. You gotta very much keep the eyes off the Drugs already behind for that matter. You gotta get some value right now to bring this back. This is incredibly close on the timers, but this difference on the Ubers is huge. But there we go, later falls back, and no one goes back with her.
No way! That's, yeah, I don't know. That's very uncharacteristic of Feila, honestly. Like, they've usually been in an entire line quite far forward, so very weird to see that happen. And now they're so grouped here. Roll up trying to get some redeeming stabs.
Oh, there
big
we go.
rocket though. Wow.
Just sometimes the spy doesn't even need to do anything. You just body block them a little bit and turn them around out of pure fear. Because what are they gonna do? Not look at the guy that insta-kills them? And suddenly it's gotten all this value to just appear behind them. Krimmer stuck on point, somehow just surviving forever there, but it helps get late kills. Tram, Vanu, all getting the bad spawns right now. They cannot give up this point for the next 30 seconds.
They need to wait for their flanks to come in. They're going forwards though. They need to wait for their flank class. The scout and soldier are very important to try and defend this point. I don't know why they're going so aggressive here. Oh, Andre trying to find something. Barely gets it. Actually, yeah,
well, the heals out of the equation. Druckers finds the kill once again, but there's nothing left on point anymore. Assassin just saw his entire combo die and can't even leave in time to survive himself to heal anyone. Broken has to go into the melee. Tram with late bomb there as well. He's doing such good work this round, but it is not enough. And 2 rounds this game went by like 8-second difference, but in the end, Feila will succeed, get 2 points on the ETF2 leaderboards. Alright, there we go. It is map 2 time. Feila once again rolling up the red, GABAGOOL on the blue. They need some points badly here if they want to stay in any contest for playoffs. We'll see who comes out on top on map 2. Proplant is up next.
Right now on this mid, yeah, Joe doing what he does every single mid and putting sticks on that corner, and this is the only thing he ever does on mid, just kind of wait for the aggression to come around. Ooh, almost gets the fire with it actually, but it just allowed them early space, but it's kind of a bit of a bait here, and it immediately goes down though to the mini being wrangled from reflex and some of the other spam. See, this is the problem that I have with that rollout, specifically for demo, is it kind of just gives up the early pressure, like it kind of gives them the point quite early, so I don't know. I feel like he should go Roof if he wants to do that, but he's probably got specific strats in mind. But Assassin does go down, so a bit of a saving grace.
Appears out of the shadows, getting the kill there really nicely on him and Pyra. Roll up with another one, and somehow that's a backstab as well on the heavy. How does that even work? Well, doesn't matter now. The kill has been gotten. They gladly take it. This is the point back to them in less than 20 seconds. It's like they never lost it at all.
Apparently the whole plan is just a bait for Honjo and and roll up maybe. And see how that goes. But here we go, we saw a bit of a movement onto the bats area. Looking potentially for a sack or just a walk in. They need to get their sniper here though. Barnu's really eager, trying to peek this. Actually going for a bit of a jump in. A bit early actually from the demo. I feel like they staggered that slightly. Barnu actually walking in, actually just point blank gives you, but they don't get Layla.
Oh, that can't even get Captain right now. The gun is covering him. And there's not much a Pyro can do about that one if it's so far away. We'll just have to let it go. They're gonna have to do this the long way around now with, well, not really Uber coming up yet at all. They are only at 50%, but with the rest of the team spawning up again, maybe not a sack, but just a straight up play on point, forcing out some reaction rounds. So trying to be really aggressive there. Can't get much though.
Yeah, I was just saying, they should just pull this in, but they haven't got the Uber, so they can't really position for this Uber. I don't know what boys here. Like, if that's me, I'm like, well, they've got Uber, and the rest of the team's not going to point. There's no way.
Never mind.
Oh
no, he's jumping behind them, and there's just BB on the other side. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. BB cleans it up really, really nicely. You love to see it. They do lose so many people late to chase that medkill down. They're gonna keep the advantage alive, but probably not to cap him any longer.
Nah, Scrounge goes down. Yak's not gonna fear much here. So he's standing on the point with a bit of heals. And there we go. Gonna be changing hands is the point. Broken actually getting Pyro as well. A bit of a fadeaway pick. Oh, massive stab though. Onto Yak. Roll up.
Alright, blue team has the point. The question is what they can do with this advantage back in their hands as well. Certainly helps quite a bit. Ondra going in, can't get much all on his lonesome. very surprised to see him going this early, but maybe just hoping to catch the medic alone for a second there. Not going to be the case. His damage is going to be badly missed now on the re-aggressing towards point. Jackus at least gets spotted. Don't have to worry about this. Cap time over cap time. Slowly forcing people to engage. There's a lot of kills coming either way, but in the end, it's still Gack's team with the better position out of all this, and they don't have to budge much. They can sit in the corner and play safe for a little bit longer. Here, Hondro just takes 2 on the bomb, gets the sniper nice and early, overshots the medic, but it let everyone waddle in quite nicely without the threat of the sniper sideline, and whoop, the spawns now up as well. They're gonna get this cap. Schmidtshot dying late, not too big a deal here. All that matters is the Uber coming out eventually in all this.
I don't agree with this Uber. I feel like they could have recontested without this Uber, because they had Yak alive. Joe had just used all of his pipes. I was gonna say they really needed to kill Schmidt there, and he went down. Oh, now they lose their demo late. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty easy to recap for Feila, probably. Assassin needs to get out though. Rollout might come in with a revolver. This should be okay for now, but yeah, probably could have played a little bit differently.
Yeah, just Feila are very happy to take a lot of back and forth fights right now, as long as they know the end result is down on point again. However, Jackus does not get noticed very quickly there at all, and suddenly this is so many people down, and they lose the medic on the last final recap that they wanted to close out this little back and forth DM fight towards point with, and suddenly they might just have to do it again. They still in the time lead for now, but it's not like they can delay this one any longer, so suddenly timers running away from them, the Uber advantage long gone in the favor of the other team. How are they gonna bring this one back now?
There we go, finally the big change of position and actually be walking out the shutter. They need to commit for this though once the shutter's open. So yeah, that's what I mean, it gives more time for the sniper to get headshots in, and Schmidt could be taking one there, but Scrum's got a good sight line. They do have the Uber come in. Layla's in a really, actually managed to get out through shutter. Good positioning actually there from Layla to get out for shutter. Some meds for some reason forget the shutter exists when they're gonna be running out and just get bombed. So gonna be repositioning and coming back at the point with that ad. Yeah, actually jumping across, committing. Yeah, and dies for it. I'm not sure why he positioned like that. They could have actually maybe held one key and got out, but there we go. Maybe changing hands once again. Very close round so far.
Yeah, but Feila playing the late game here pretty nicely, get themselves back on point. Now with the lead on time in the last minute each. And an Uber advantage in hand. Nice snipe there onto the heavy. That helps a lot. Get presence to point. Suddenly they have all the damage on the point here. They will have to use quite quickly to clean any of them up and still not get close to Assassin at all. However, they're not backing off on Blue at all. They're seeing this Uber is going to end very soon here. And they're just going right back in for another round of a fight. And they're not winning that second round at all.
I was going to say that Mini is being a real pain in the butt from Reflex, but Roll-Up actually used the dispenser that he got onto the roof with and managed to get the stab, so that was really good for Roll-Up to counter that. Because if no one's shooting that, it's just going to pepper your people down. It's going to be really annoying. But here we go, Sticks on the point now for Joe. BB kind of feeding there. Got 10 seconds left. You kind of don't want to be feeding at that time. A bit unfortunate, but they're really far out here. And Scrimus goes down as well. Broken headshot. Andre put some good damage in. Kind of all over the place though.
Yeah, not quite having the connected damage they needed to take out a single one of them. Manic gets out nicely live as well, still has it one hand, nowhere close to getting forced on that one by Hondro. And now it's getting difficult here. 50% on Layla, they could get this Uber sooner or later. The question is how they want to play around this. Are we seeing people going early? Are they just waiting for another exchange?
Oh,
it would be the longest wait, but it would be a fight for the heavy at this rate. Certainly doesn't make things so much easier here. Open up the shutter door for Scrimmers while Joan is just spamming, see if they can get anything with this one. But one by one, it's them getting picked up, 3 down already on red, and time is running out.
Yeah, they got this 4 positioning as well, like trying to make it a bit weird to bomb Assassin, and just being on the point rather than behind it, essentially. Schmidt taking a lot of damage there. Scrime is really desperately trying to find something here and open things up. Later getting very frisky with this positioning into the sticks, as Vardy on the soda bomber just kills the sniper in the backline. He's going to be traded in. Tiram going on the flank here. They need to get forward to this point. Para's on the point. Get to spam M2. They're all weak coming through the door. You got a Mini and a heavy to deal with. Honda tries for a bit in the back, but it's not going to be enough. Very close, but they'll be very happy with that first round. It is GABAGOOL.
Alright, well, that's going to be a nice little comeback story there for the round as well. Yeah. Already seen the resilience map 1 as well, to just stay in the game mentally and not let themselves get defeated early, and they're keeping with it, right? This was a really tough spot to win from there at the end, once it got to 1 minute each, but they stuck with it. They did not give up. Protecting the medic nicely when it mattered the most, and suddenly they're taking the lead.
Hondo going to be pogering over the roof. Got flank control on the opposite roof, actually, for GABAGOOL. Hondo actually in the back here. Gets a nice rock on Varney. You're going to be trying to kill him. There we go. Goes down. Going to be managing that almost gets out there. But yeah, here we go. Like I said, boy, kind of typical aggression on the point. Doesn't take a bit of space. But Assassin is now kind of left alone in a bit of a weird position here, away from Yak, as he wants to use the shutter as cover, but they're going to be relying on Broken's headshots, as he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now.
As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right now. As he seem to be pulling a bit of the weight right
Oh, that
Ooh,
was
the
lucky.
late
Yeah,
there.
getting thrown up into the air and getting headshot.
That's always a tough one, right? Someone leaves the bomb, it doesn't kill at all, and suddenly you're just wide open for the taking for the sniper. They're gladly taking it all the way to the bank here. Honcho going deep. Ignores the very completely. That's probably the lethal damage, but he was broken out of the equation. So the rest of the team has room to breathe. And I mean, we'll see if it pays off, because this Uber is coming in there. They can still fight back with this, even without a sniper in the fight. And I mean, Googmans survived it as well, so it's the best of both worlds for the blue team. This is still all the mid fight. It's one click all over. This never ends. And so much cap, and they have to wait for the time to actually start capping and say something.
You gotta love that spy flash, the Uber as well. That was funny. Goes to speed Ubered for like 3 seconds there on the point, just trying to revolve them down. But yeah, there we go. Boy, again on the head spot for this left side. Oh, big rock onto Layla. TF2 gonna go down for this. Oh, massive arrow! Massive arrow from Assassin. TF2 wow, that was huge. Collecting 1 health. TF2 gonna be bombing back in again from that Assassin, keeping him alive. And yeah, the pressure's still on Feila. They're going down really weak, Strict taking a lot. This is why you don't push on this low ground for too long. I hate this push with a passion, being here for a long amount of time, especially without Uber. But there we go. Actually, the spike coming in with a stab there, and Honcho over the top would be putting some big damage.
Alright, let's see. Here's the next fight of Feila. They just get so many kills early as well. BB roll up, cleaning 3 kills up already. Reflex is a funny one, but who's the last one to laugh? I'm sure it's not him. That's just the red team. All the life on point, taking this one back. 30 seconds of the blue team's timer before they finally take this back. It was really just endlessly drawn out fight. It feels like this was all still a mid fight.
Yeah,
like really.
I feel like they had point control for longer than 30 seconds. So you see them middle 31 off the timer is very strange. But yeah, I feel like they should just walk back in here. Sniper's not even aggro with the entry here. Sniper's pretty far back. So yeah, they can just walk this in kind of a free. Yeah, no Uber to deal with either. So that, again, they haven't really got fear as much. Just kind of spam the roof, spam the choke point. They should be good to go. Pyro kind of left alone here. Unfortunately, no demo to help out. Surprisingly, too. Wiethoofd does find Schmidt, I think, in the back. Scrimus does manage to find the NG, so yeah, they're going to be delaying. If they were together there, I feel like they would have had better point pressure. But they're going to come in now, but it's too late because they've got Uber. They're going to be even, so.
Well, they've been happily taking Uber fights like this before, so surely they're ready for this one as well. That Sofa in doesn't it take down for the beam actually connect with the guy. Can just stay in the fight now and just go deep with the better Uber, it felt like. However, no, gets blasted just a little bit. Most everyone can escape and that's a funny kill with the BB. Looks nice, but who's gonna keep up the fight now? Heavy out of shutter, and suddenly there's just full Py-bun on the point.
Oh, this mini is an issue. Actually, it eventually goes down. But they actually, yeah, they capped that. So yeah, now Reflex is kind of just alone. I will say that shuttle play from Schmidt and Scrimus was really good because that got like 2 picks there. Just trying to peek that together, sort of away from the rest of the team, spread people out. So that was quite nice. Kind of changing the pace of that fight and then helped them kick out the point. But Honcho in here with a bit of a bomb. I say that he actually shoots the rocket forwards rather than under him, so we'll be getting out instead.
Excuse me, how did Rollup just survive that? I don't know if that was on cam, but he should be so damn hard. It just did not spot him second time around. Unbelievable. Just playing hide and seek with the scout, and he's the hide and seek champion. Back to point it goes. Let's see if Feila can take this back quickly. They're not messing around. They're just going on Fever actually. They know that they want this kill. It's slipping past them. They still have the spy behind, but the timing for Rollup isn't there on the decloak.
Yeah, nice use of the Uber though. I don't know if they knew they had a decent ad there, but I don't know if Assassin was kind of struggling to build or went down a bit at a different time. Didn't actually catch that. But oh no, Honcho, don't do this to them. What are you doing, dude? What is this spot? I've never seen this spot. This is like some big exploit spot. Gonna be getting out though. I was fearing for that. That was some shenanigans. But actually getting chased down by Vanu. This is now the scout will be one going on. BB gonna be cleaning that one up quite easily. They've got to get in there and recap. Yeah, they need a little bit more than shenanigans to win this map at this point. They're behind 40 seconds. Not the end of the world just now. Graham with another bomb. Keeping the shot on Scribbles. Can't find the kill, but somehow gets the Layla with it anyway. Actually, never mind. That's the eyes on the prize right there. Sniper kill sounds good, but the medic going down is the big difference maker in all this. Well, Assassin gets out as well by the skin of his teeth. He'll be resetting on this left side, on this pocket side, this ramp side, whatever you want to call it. And there we go, Wiethoofd getting found out as well, unfortunately for them. Reflex setting up on the roof. They'll be trying to peek this low ground again. They don't have Uber either, so it's going to be very risky. No one on the roof though for GABAGOOL, and there we go, Honcho actually making big use of that. Whiffs 2 rockets though. That's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, people are going to be living there just because of those whiffed rockets, and Anzu's kind of left alone trying to wrangle across the point.
a Quinn jump scout has been deployed on the flank. That being said, Vano didn't actually come at all. That didn't really matter, but never mind. Rollup's the one we need to look at. Getting big kills. The combo is lucky to have anyone survive there. These stickies flying in. Joe actually trades with the knife. Looks like he couldn't shout. Quinn jump scout is fully struck again. Will go down eventually. A big bomb of the point by Vanu, BB, or by Honjo. BB cleaning up a death run coming in as well, and everyone's distracted. Perfect timing for the soldier.
I don't know why Layla was on point there. I feel that was a bit of a misplay. Like, if that's me, I'm probably closer to the shutter or something, or like back left ramp with like vision on the point or something. Because I think the sniper's down, so you haven't really got through it as much. But like, still, the soldier's a massive threat there.
This makes the soldier but a huge very early. This might be a blessing in disguise for Feila here as well. The event's just going. Yeah, he wants to see what's up there. Doesn't find a whole lot in the end. No one's going down at all, and in return they get gifted the sniper kill. The bomb on the medic. Will work for Tram once again. He's been hitting these, but who's gonna clean up the mess now? Not much left alive. BB onto the combo, gets Yak immediately. Yak down, down. Oh, that's the decloak by the spy as well. Right on the medic with no one to defend Assassin.
I have absolutely no idea what Yak did in that Uber. Like, he bombed left away from the combo, and then bombed back towards the points. That's like 2 sticks that you just kind of waited but not going anywhere. Like, I don't really know what the play was there. I feel like if they were just a bit further, like, if they went in with the aggression to the combo, force them out, then reload, you stick them off, and get rid of overheal for the next fight that's about to happen, you just win that fight. But I don't know why they approached it that way. I thought that was kind of a bit of a round throw, but here we are.
Yeah, Rollup currently the one highest scoring out of anyone not on a medic. I guess not surprising to hear after we've seen him perform so well this round already, but that's a long way to climb, so they won't actually win this map. It's 1-1 each.
Oh, nice bait by TF2 actually. Going to be sort of bait bombing from the right roof to the left roof. And Honjo goes down, so that's a pretty big pick for them. I'm going to worry about that soldier pressure coming over the top. They are kind of doing the reverse of this now, so now Feila's on this ramp side with the low ground bats push coming in from GABAGOOL. Poi going to be extending in here. Actually, yeah, going to be taking that fight against an overheal heavy. That's a pretty smart play. As Yak is going to go down as well. So looking for a bit of a bomb in there, but a bit late. Yeah, not time with Yerka, it's not time with Tiram or anything. So kind of delaying their deaths. I guess they don't really mind because they're going to have an Uber. And there we go, round mid-fight 1 for Feila.
Alright, once we get a good start for the Red Gocky, these rounds have been so close, so this...
Yeah,
it feels like it doesn't matter to get the lead, but I guess with how close they are, it really actually makes a huge difference to get a couple of seconds early in these games. There we go, the push off the point where we might want to assassinate so much spam has been used after already seeing 2 people die.
Oh, big
right
six.
on his eyes, but they get Layla still just caught on point. Does not get out in time. Nowhere, where did that even come from?
He just
out
dead
of nowhere.
jumped over the roof on the retreat. He like did a 180 Uno reverse over the roof and just went, nah, screw it.
Actually, I would
Pyro using Extinguisher as well. This is interesting.
I blame, actually no, they're all like associated together there, aren't they? They're all a hive mind, they all share the same 1 act brain cell. And you know what? That brain cell's working overtime right now. To very good success.
Nice shot for Strongest though. Bit of a disrespect there by Yak, honestly. Oh, massive damage from Tiram. Oh, I guess the loads of people weak, but isn't going to find any picks, unfortunately. Although, yeah, Scout going down. Oh, there we go, Scrimus gets a second pick there. Yerka's nice pick though, to sort of calm things down. They are going to back out though. I think this is smart though, to back out here. Reflex will be trying to fight the soldier, going to go down. But we'll delay the soldier coming in to try and kill the medic there. So, Assassin now on bats. Bit aggro here for my liking. I mean, the sniper can maybe be aggro on the point, but actually no, the mine Scrimus is dead. What am I on about? BB though. There we go.
No, it is. Just once again showing his power levels, and I mean now that this graphic gets draws to get anything going, they will use surprisingly. In all
That's
this.
pretty good for them actually.
Yeah, I'm very perplexed as to why they even would bother. The heavy was weak, the power was weak, and they were no real danger there. You could afford to maybe lose 1 at worst and just still come out just fine, the winner.
Yeah, kind of surprised. I guess maybe a bit of a panic reaction potentially, or maybe called. Maybe called much, I don't know. Maybe they thought there were more combo members there.
Maybe.
They were going to pressure in, but they'll take that. They are still on a slight ad here though, as late as about 50%. But not as big as they. Well, they would have had Uber still now. So
yeah, I mean, the big difference maker here is the timer right now. They are a minute in the lead, growing by the second. Anytime you don't have an Uber here, it's just a bit harder to get the point. That doesn't mean they can't try though. They gotta get something towards the point. Vano tries to getting some point presence going with a lot less damage on the field right now. Just sitting back, trying to not get themselves into any danger. Obviously,
so
they can't
passive.
really stick with this just now. Yeah, trying to just have this nice do some magic. Go can preempt it pretty nicely there, but finally, they find the force.
Oh,
in
they
the worst moments. Reflex goes down early. Everyone's so weak and just getting juggled all over.
Yeah, this is a really weird fight right now. Hands are actually on top with some fronted justice crits. But this retreat into the low ground is really poor. They're just going to kind of try and get around the bat now, maybe. No, they're going to come out the front. No sticks, though, from Joe, surprisingly. This could be reloading the Iron Bomber. Smith is also still in the front. Okay, if they just reposition now, this should be the round for Feila. I'm expecting nice headshot from Scrimus actually onto Tyram in the back. Tyram is trying to do his best to distract. Oh,
okay.
on top.
Alright, not a losing soul when you're getting in there. It's a disaster. Broken loses the 1v1 as well at the worst moment possible. And suddenly it's just Feila with full point control. Coming up on the Uber as well. They just want Point to die early. Drone almost bites off more than he can chew. In fact, everyone else already does. But it looks like despite that, they are not choking enough to lose this.
Yeah. They spend too much time on the bats.
Why is Schmidt just eating a sandwich, Uber?
Oh, I don't know. Is he just through? Wow,
he is just through? He is just throwing.
Wow, he just threw. Okay, he just threw that cap. If they lose this round, that's gonna be so funny.
If they lose this, Schmidt's
this is whoever's watching this is the #1 reason why you don't taunt or anything, and you don't BM until the round is actually over, like ever. Like I've seen plenty of shenanigans like that happen in my time, and it's completely thrown rounds. So yeah, it might not. It's not a playoff game.
Don't worry though. Schmidt hits him with the XDDDDDDD, so he's winning the mental warfare clearly. It's not in fact the coping
is that like asserting dominance sort of thing?
I think it's just like trying your hardest not to get tilted at this yourself. Bottom line is they have 2 minutes to win one fight. Quick fix against KritzKast certainly makes things a little bit funnier.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's in a very risky position. Yeah.
Oh no, Contra gets 2 of that as well.
That was nice sat play though. Like we haven't actually seen a coordinated sat like that in a long time. I feel like so really well played from Feila. Let's actually get that down. And Layla's in a pretty safe position as long as she doesn't get slammed. Actually, low ground very early here. I don't know if they're going a bit early. Actually, no, Demo's battling with now. So okay. Actually, on quick fix from Wines.
Alrighty, Yak gets just walked over with the quick fix super. I think the one class you against the quick fix super is just you're happy, right? That melts this instantly. That's everyone coming in late for the sack wave, but at this point, there's just a mini sentry winning the fight. And that's going to do it. They can't focus the medic down all they want, or the combo for that matter. But there's just the man with the gun in the back, having the smart position just away from the fight while he's still clean up everything. And there we go. They made up for Schmidt's mistakes. He will be forgiven for now. But he's on thin ice.
No, they're still gonna win the. They're still gonna win the map. We'll see if they can take this round and make it 3-1. As the mid fight's unraveling again. Joe with his standard sort of stick positioning here. Isn't actually the death turn comes in and he kills him. I love it when you have the traps for the soldier coming in there, goes straight past them, doesn't even death them. It's kind of unfortunate. As you're actually trading demos here. Yak goes down a bit late there into this fight, but they should be able to win this just off the back of Yerkas on the bats and we're coming forward on the point.
Alright, nice job for Yak squad. Get the mid win there. Have to wait for the demo to appear, but otherwise they should probably be doing fine. Setting up a bit of hold here. Have everyone else alive. Have the U-Bahn hand as well. Same can be said on the other side, of course. Getting ready already for a push. It's going up near Shutter. What's going to be the plan? Well, whatever the plan is, I don't think it's a good one anymore.
Yeah, joking down there. Oh, a bit of a Soldier 1v1 happening right now. Oh, Scrimus turns the favor though. In the sniper pick. We'll open things up, but without a demo, that doesn't really do as much. Oh, always gets Scrimus there. Actually, Tira in the going through the shutter. Andre trying to bomb the roof as well, trying to pressure. Nice rock on the reflex. Lives on like 1 health, 4 health. And yeah, nice pressure coming from Anzu with the mini, as well as the Uber coming in from Feila. Yeah, trying to be kited out though. Nice kiting by GABAGOOL. Not really people dying there. It's going to heal up and then probably try and recontest this in a second. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the repush. He gets the cap, but with the sniper down, that's a bit scary right now, right? Look at that. Broken already just peeking deep over the point, covered by the DuMmTm there as well. Just making this really, really scary for them to recontest, but I mean, they're more than happy to do it either way. They don't have an Uber or anything. They just don't want them to get the space for free, but they're playing a dangerous game that Layla barely even survives in the end, leaving this lane past the double spam.
Oh god, Smith staying in there revved as well, rather than just getting out of there with the fist of steel. You got Vardy in your face with Honza. I mean, sorry, Tyram coming over the top as well. And wow, Vardy just two-tapping this time. I don't know why Scrimus is there alone. That was a bit of a display, really, not respecting the flank at all. But there we go, Poi in the head peak spot, gonna be killing the demo and then completely denying Honjo's jump in. And they've got to deal with this, you know, they've got to snipe this heavy, you've got to go sure, like Schmidt's trying to do, but if you're not going to try and do it well timed, like this is what's going to happen, you're going to stagger people in, and it's not going to go too well, but we've got 100% for both teams. See if Feila come in here.
And this round matters a lot right now as well. Yak's team loses this one, they get nothing out of this map. They need points badly after only getting one first map as well. So there's a lot in line for them here. Feila on the other hand would get all three if they clean up this one on this round, but they have to have a mountain to climb. If that were to be the case right now. Sit out Uber for the most part, slightly better one, but can't really get in with this all too much. Good damage, Honjo. But everyone else just denied off the Uber for so long. Couldn't take much space. Do lose the entire flank in one for the swoop. Tram might not live to tell the tale, but Rasputin just comfortably sitting on point. Happy taking team fight there. Loses the heavy early. Nice snipe. There's Joan finding another one. Maybe they can still turn this around.
Not really sure what GABAGOOL doing there. Like, if this is me on that corner, like, you see that mini shooting you with, like, a heavy revved up shooting you, there's no way I'm staying over there, or, like, trying to beat that as a pyro, like, I'm just like, yeah, no, screw this. So, bit of overextensions. However, Assassin getting out there, so maybe a bit of a delaying action, potentially, for their medic, to come out and go to bats, and they're not too far behind in the percentage. Maybe trying to prep for the sacks now. Lele's in the corner though, however they realise that GABAGOOL likes to just go point rather than sack, so I think they're probably prepping for that, and Joe is not with them right now, actually comes in through the shot. Big damage from Honjo though, to make them a bit weak, and nice to stab block. Oh, nice Uber, they're getting Uber Force there.
Yeah, trying to go as fine with this as they can, but there's not much to get past Pyro, just blasting them away. They gotta get themselves out first of all as well. Barely able to do that, but this Reaper's is looking like a done deal right now.
This is bad.
Yet,
what is this? Oh god, it's just a pyro and a heavy. Like, what are a pyro and a heavy gonna do to you? Like, I don't get it. So I don't know why they even into a pyro and a heavy. Really strange play by Assassin there. That was maybe cool, but maybe a bit of a miscall there. So, because if they had the Uber now, it would like they could bait a sack with it. Then they could just have Assassin play back and then bait the sack in like they did before, or like well they should have done before. And then play from there, but yeah, a nice damage from Tyrion coming in, going to be getting out, maybe trying to get an arrow. Reflex is trying to get his mini set up. Vanu barely living there as well, so they need kind of everyone alive out there, so the Reaper should come in. Broken needs some help as well. Actually on the low ground here, interestingly enough. Yak instantly getting ran into and dying, that's going to be really bad for the fight.
Huge damage for Feila, and they get the medic stuck as well. Perfect timing between Roll-Up and Honjo. You could not convince me this guy wasn't their main spy at all. He's doing so well just with the flank as well. That's one unit there, while the whole fight point is going on and also going well for what it's worth. Just getting Assassin stuck between the Sorter and the Spy is doing so much in such a bad position for them.
I feel like both of these teams are like letting them walk across the point too easily. Like they have a mini, but then their sniper's not as aggro as they could be. Their demo's not as aggro as they could be. Like the heavy's not even shooting the point either. The heavies are really far back most of the time, rather than actually trying to shoot people coming across the point early. So I don't know if this is just the fear of the sniper and shutter or something, or from these side angles, but like you've really got to have more people shooting them across the point so that like your demo doesn't just get ran into like that.
I'm surprised Roll that he chased so deep for the medic, didn't get it. Assassin was heated himself out of there, but John with late lead didn't actually get punished. Late ammo kill would be huge right now. That KritzKast, mind you, could have probably started pushing up a lot more than they can right now before they have it, but this thing has to get value. This is all on whoever gets it. You'd assume the Devilman in most cases. I've seen some Soldier crits this season, but no, it's Yak receiving this right now, and it's huge! The triple, a 3-pointer from across the field, and that's gonna win them the map. Oh, well, the round,
yeah,
very easy.
Oh, Yokas gets Layla. So why would Layla stay there? Like, yo, my entire team has just died to crits. Let me just stay on this side. I suppose you got a test point, but... Oh, massive play from Yat though. I'll take that away. That was huge sticks coming in, and a bit of a misplay maybe from the Pyro as well, not getting that first stick air blast, and that is the most important thing. So yeah, really well played by Yat there, making massive use of that crits and actually evening up the map.
And it's 2-2 again. Both teams getting a 30 point out of this map once more. The best Feila can got now is 4-2. Not as good as it was once again. Looking like it could be at some point during this map, let alone first one, but the green number is still attainable. At worst, that will be a tie. That's a scoreline that Yaksport has to play for right now. They can turn this into the tie if they just play it a little bit better than they have before at the beginning here and just clean it up like they have just last round.
Oh, that started off okay, but then Yak and Poi were kind of just alone. Like their mid, I'm not sure what was going on with their mid. Maybe we were getting pressure. I actually didn't see that, but they wasn't really with them. Pyro wasn't together with them either. I don't know where their scout was. Probably on the flank potentially. But I feel like if they actually pressured with the aggression, because they're all on that choke then, and Yak could have just pressured them through the choke, that might have been a bit better. But Either way, they're on bats now. You'd be walking in again potentially rather than sacking, and Yak spots the sticks. He's going to be spamming them out on the corner.
Alright, slow start to the round, but that's much to the benefit of the red team because they could sit back.
This is why you don't delay. This is why you don't
Defend
delay.
the point and get roll up, set up for the big play, and their sub spy is playing this like he's just an established main prep player, the likes of which we've seen in like any other prep team for that matter. But no, he's just making a name for himself much more than he had a chance to last season.
The thing is, if they're going to drop down to low ground, like, this is what I mean. Like, they need to be going in. Like, they can't just stagnate on that area. It's so easy for things like that to happen. Like, just bombs and spam and spies and all that jazz. And they're really going to regret that now. Now they're just really separated. Big bombing from Joe, actually, trying to find something here.
That's Joe outscored literally everyone again. How does he keep getting away with
built
it?
diff. Just built diff. Schmidt is going to be
Unbelievable.
peeking now there. On the points, trying to spam them out. BB maybe looking for a bit of a play here. Oh, gets the mid, yeah. See, this is the thing as well. Like when you play mid, you want to stand back. This corner is a death trap. I always hate that. Like especially with flanks to be close on the roof. They've been struggling. Like, and the thing is as well, like when they hesitate, is they've been struggling with this gun. Like you know, Anzu's just able to sit here. Like they'll get spammed a bit, but it can be kind of hard to deal with if they don't do it together.
Oh, there we go. BB will unsurprisingly go down. Not the biggest surprise at the end of the day, but what is surprise is that Hondo goes in really late to try and head out team kills up maybe, but it gets nothing for it in the end. Except for, no, actually, never mind. Joe getting cloud on as well. Hoy just shoots up, and he cleans it up. That's the kill right there, and that's actually helping out a quick recap tremendously for Yaxco.
Oh, for God's sake. I tried to retry on the TF2's crashed and I had to take a bit of a solo.
Oh, never do it. Fun fact, if you have an STV broken after pause like this, it will fix itself in length of pause plus 90.
Well, there you go.
And that is fine. So you just have to wait a bit. It's going to be the timer if you can fix with hard reload scheme though, if that's the main concern, which I guess in Highlander in situations like this tremendously matters. It's 1:01 left for Feila. 2.5 minutes left on the blue squad, so quite a comeback to make. You have people upcoming any second, and the fact that they juggled the double man away from them helps tremendously defending themselves from that push. They can get anything that matters, which is mostly just Dramatic out of here and trying for a repush on Shutter, but Nebu is just waiting for them there and blasts them away, buys a lot of space, but yeah, still finds the kill on the mid anyway. Layla is too late to leave. And that will be a costly mistake. Still a limited lead, but with this advantage, you can make up that time nicely.
Yeah, just sort of lately melted in the door as I came back in. So, yeah, no med's going to be pretty good for them right now. On the side of GABAGOOL, they'll be building up this advantage very slowly. With this point, there we go, a bit more aggression. See, like, this difference here, like, just having a lot of people forward on the point, just not letting them come in for free, like, just having that pre-spam. Tyrann with a bit of a ballsy bomb in there, that could have ended badly, and it does. With nice shot from the Scribers, wow. Just complete disrespect from Tyrann onto Scribers there, and they're down 3. Joe does go down though, so if they can keep Yak alive, this might go decently.
Yeah, Hondo with the deep bomb in, can't get much damage himself, but Chu can open up the floodgates for the rest of them. Heavy trades too, but they're cleaning up the master in the end. Somehow Vanu just snuck behind in the meantime, past literally a sentry gun sitting there as well, tries to go in late, doesn't quite succeed. Close call for the medic, but Layla will stay alive. We can have this Uber coming up, do some big work. If they just time this right here, 40 seconds left, one good push can just win them the game.
Yeah, having this like extra caps on it as well, like just kind of on the end of that fight is be pretty good for them as they kind of rotate in. Hondo actually managed to get around the back of the flank space, going to be fighting Vanu. Goes out quite weak. Just managed to get the heavy though, so it's a lot of health off the battlefield, and there's a lot of picks coming in here with this Uber. Assassin on 50%, we're trying to run away. Oh, trying to juke out the demo, Joe goes for it, but manages to survive on 30 health. So there we go. This advantage if they try and build it. They haven't got a lot of time though. They need to come back in very quickly actually. But the Pyro on the point already. Oh, this is not good for them.
Yeah, they're just waiting for no.
Oh yeah,
he's going in. Oh no, this man's feeding himself. This is GG. He's going on the Pyro as well. This is just getting blast before the push even is really at point yet. And there's just all the traps. They're just waiting around the point, letting them get on it, and just the trap springs into action the second there's any cap time on it. Getting good kills though, doing all they can, but in the end, it's still roll up sapping the gun, so Anzu can just take this 1v1 whichever way imaginable. Better spawns help tremendously, but that will go to waste the second they do get the cap, and they need this one.
Oh, the fastest ones are coming in though. Oh, they managed to delay it. The Pyro manages to delay it as well as the Yak from before.
Anyone going down though is down
They
for
stand on it?
quite a long
Hello?
time. Loose Jerkers.
And the
Toy on the caps. There we go. Late cap. Getting good one for most of them. 100 with some good damage up top. 2-for-2 trade, but it's Layla going down round. Pulling out another bad
huge.
one, but they need even more than that. Even 100 for round 2. Gets sniped by Broken. Big snipe from the Russian sniper. Where's the rest of this? They need this for a minute and a half. Only now do they cap again as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that was tactical with the delaying like a bit, just so the spawns were longer for Feila for a bit. But yeah, now they've actually got an Uber here. Assassin living through that entire thing, coming back into the point aggressively, and then repositioning afterwards is really good. Hondra coming over the top, trying to find something to dispenser there. Is for armor, reflex, and they might be able to do something here. Oh, nice snipe from Sprimus there onto the scout.
Alright, Schmidt on point, takes the fight on area. We'll lose that one though. Uh-oh, they're feeding numbers. Sleepy Joe down again.
Shows, yeah.
Time's running away from him.
Oh, big pipe onto the fire as well. Oh, roll up. Imagine the fire. Sprimus is going to pull everything here. Oh, he gets the sniper. Oh, gets headshot for reflex. 100 comes in as well. Oh, forces the Uber.
Huge damage.
Oh, Yak needs to live here. Nice kill onto the mid though. Boy needs to live here. Yak needs to live here. They might be able to get the stun.
Oh, we're on a business step, but there's 100 coming through on two. Distracted by everything up top, but they just cap it right under their noses. There was a spider soldier right on top of them. Yeah, what a great game here by pretty much everyone involved, right? Just having to play out of the minds to get this one, let alone get this even close on the other side here as well. It will not be enough for GABAGOOL, but it will be well earned 4 points, if not more than that, unfortunately, for Feila eSports. We'll see you around. Goodbye.